So Paul just shared with me perhaps the most obsessive compulsive training method that I've ever heard for grip training. And you can do it too. You can do it right at the gas station. Paul, what was that you were doing?
I read about it somewhere. I don't know if it really helped or not, but we were just talking about having the right mindset when it comes to training. And if you're passionate about it, we're trying it. And one of the things I used to do is when I pump gas with my car, instead of just using that little latch that will automatically pump the gas for you, I would make it a point to hold the handle, but I would hold the handle with my ring and pinky finger every time I pump gas. And I did that for kind of an extended period of time, for a good while.
That's awesome.
I guess I got the idea from one of Ironmine's products, the IM Tug, and it makes sense. I think there's probably a weak link in your hand, and obviously if you're using your hands or being in grip training at all, you know that your pinky and ring finger aren't very, very strong. So naturally, if you can strengthen those two fingers, hopefully collectively you can build some strength.
Was there ever anything weirder, more abstract that you did?
I can't think of anything. I got into the contrast baths.
Okay.
I did that. And I know there's some truth behind it.
What would you do for the contrast bath? Because I've heard a lot of people talk about that, and there's people do it differently. Even though it's hot and cold water, there's still just like when you did it, when you would do a contrast bath, how did you go about doing it?
So as far as the timing of it, I changed it up. So I started off with 3 minutes, and I would get like a Lowe's or Home Depot bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket with some ice in it, and I'd try to make sure that I got my arm down past my elbow into the ice water. And I'd do that for 3 minutes. And I'd have, for the hot water, I'd have my bathtub filled up with hot water, and I would do that for 3 minutes. And I'd maybe go through that cycle twice. But then at times I'd change it up and have my arm in ice water for 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably a point to where you're not really benefiting from it anymore. I think 3 minutes is probably an appropriate.
Like you might hit overkill, is what you're saying? Like
right? I don't know. Yeah.
You hit a point in diminishing returns, maybe.
Could be. Yeah. Yeah. It might even be retrogressing and having it in there too long. I don't know. I just don't know. I never really dialed in, and I don't feel qualified to say 3 minutes is better than 5.
Right.
But I guess the point is, I was doing that as well.
You were doing it, and do you feel that it helped you with your recovery?
Yes.
And injury prevention and things like that?
Yeah, and I really feel like it was more so the ice. I don't know the science behind the heat portion of it, but it certainly, I feel that it did. The icing part helped recovery.
I also did it. I would go way shorter than that. I would go like 20 to 30 seconds per dip. It was viciously cold, but I'll tell you the difference that I did from what I've heard other people say. A lot of people tell me that they would put their hands in the water and just set them there, and I didn't do that. I would do one of two things. I would move my fingers around like this, and when I did that, it made my hands hurt because the water was striking more surface area, and it seemed like it just did something totally different than just having my hands in water. The other thing I would do is I would rotate a couple of golf balls in my hand while I had them immersed, and also I would feel that pain. So I had to pull my hands out of there and get them back in the hot water. Now, how hot were you using? How hot of water were you using, would you say?
So I just had the hot water running on my bathtub only. I don't know what my water heater was set to, but I mean, if I had my water heater turned up, it'd be too hot to put your hand in.
Right.
Like,
so it was just running water, running water.
Yeah, just hot water from, you know, obviously.
That can be hot though. That can be hot that can be pretty hot.
Yeah, I think
I would run it and just let it sit there, so you know it's cooling down the whole time.
Yeah, I think the ice water was definitely more painful than the hot water. The hot water was kind of a relief or a break from the cold water. Now, I noticed the same thing though. As I moved my hand around, it would hurt a lot more. So I actually tried to keep my hand still. But there could be benefit to actually moving it around while it's in the cold water. I just don't know. I never played with that.
Yeah, and I mean, I've heard different stuff. So like, another difference is, I was doing this in the 2-bay sink. So it was actually tough for me to get my whole upper arm in there because my arm is long, and I could only really get one whole arm in there. So I was mainly just my hand and my wrist in the water. So that was another difference.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, because everything's connected, everything's relative. And I've heard from other sources that, you know, even developing your bicep muscle can improve, somehow carry over to your grip strength because it's all connected. So
it's so connected. I have a link to like a research paper that showed that it actually goes the other way. Some injuries to like the rotator cuff can be drawn back. The cause can be drawn back to weak hands.
Really?
Yes. Someone sent that to me.
I believe it.
It's a guy named Tyler. Have you ever seen the Tyler grips that Luke and I use sometimes for push-ups? It's like a handle with a metal spike coming out of it.
Yeah, I was actually wanting to try that.
Yeah. He's the guy that pointed that article to me. So he thought that was one of the main reasons for using his Tyler grips, because you were able to strengthen your grip. You're able to go through a movement pattern that influenced the shoulder. So you're working everything from the hands up to the shoulder, and there was there was vibration going on, vibration training style stuff. Which, if you remember, Randy Johnson, Randy Johnson, the guy the 6'11" pitcher for like the Mariners and the Yankees and a couple other teams. He actually, he was in a commercial. I forget what the word is, but like he was like the spokesperson or whatever for something called like a body blade, and you would take it and shake it like that.
Oh, I've seen those.
It was like agitation style training.
Yeah, not to be confused with a shake weight.
Not a shake weight, but again, the shake weight. The premise is there,
right?
But it's not. You're not going to build all this muscle from the shake weight. That ain't going to happen. But
I've even seen some bench press bars made out of bamboo.
Yep, bamboo bar, earthquake bar, bamboo bar.
And they'll take
tsunami bar,
bands, and hang kettlebells or something.
Dude,
into the bands. I mean, you start benching on that. It's
super
a lot
intense.
Of vibration.
Super intense.
It's just super squirrely. So
yeah,
I think that's a great exercise because it helps build your stabilizers. Mm-hmm. Everything connected.
Yeah. Here we are at the lovely Antioch Inn and Suites Quarters. We made it. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday morning. Didn't get a great night's sleep, but we got some sleep. Nothing to complain about in a strange bed. Paul didn't have like ballistic snoring going on or anything, so it was pretty good. Taking a load of stuff down to the car. I always overpack. I always bring too much stuff. So taking a load down while Paul's taking a shower. Then we're gonna get out of here. Got about a 20-minute drive from where we're at to the contest venue. No problem. Should get there probably right about 8. Get weighed in, get some breakfast, get this thing started for real.